Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Felicia Mesadieu, your guide to help you design the best version of you while looking and feeling your best. Today I have a makeup tutorial for you. I wanted to do something that was everyday, go to a wearable, kind of a neutral glam look, if you will. I know that I'm always looking for an everyday wearable go-to look, and so I knew that I wanted to create something like this for the everyday woman, and hopefully it's everything that you've been waiting for. And without further ado, let's get into this tutorial, and I will see you all in the next video. Oh, but if you are not a subscriber, please subscribe so you can see more videos like this, and I will see you all in the next one. So, let's get started. I sweat a lot, especially in my T-zone. So for my T-zone, I am going to apply this Becca primer. And this is the Ever Matte Poreless Priming Perfector. I did a review on this. If you guys want to see it, please check that out. This is, without a doubt, one of the best primers that I have ever used in my whole entire life. So Jackie Anya said to warm the product up on your hand because it can be a little tricky to apply. So I'm just warming that up on my hand, and then I'm just going to apply that in those areas. Okay, and for the rest of my face, I'm going to apply this, the Professional by Benefit. And I'm going to apply this. So my forehead, here, here, here. And you want to apply the primer as your base because it helps to really reduce pores if you have big pores. And also, if you have a lot of texture on your skin, it just helps to really smooth that texture out and just give you a really nice base. Okay, and I like to make good use of all my products, so I am going to use the Infallible Makeup Extender Setting Spray by L'Oreal, and I'm just going to spray this all over my face. And I find that it helps to, ooh, I got a little bit in my mouth, girl. Ooh, whew. That was just torture. Okay, I find that this actually helps to just set the makeup a little bit longer and my makeup sticks. So it's very important that I use the matte foundation because I am oily in the summer. So I'm going to go ahead and apply this. And I am using my Sigma brush. This is the Flat Kabuki F80. And I find I just actually purchased this brush. And I actually really like it. I have heard amazing reviews about it, and I really like it. It's just a very nice, dense brush. Perfect for blending in foundation. It just kind of blends everything in seamlessly. So, I really like it. Okay. Look at that. Oh. Oh, it's so soft. Ooh, I love this brush. Now I'm going to take this black Opal concealer and I'm going to apply that underneath the eye and then also over my eye as my base. And this is in the color Toast. And I'm going to use my Sigma Precision P84 brush to apply that. And I'm just going to tap that underneath the eye, not really sweeping it because you want to be very gentle with that underneath the eye. So I'm just tapping it. And then over my eyelid, then you can just kind of sweep that and blend that over on the eyelid, because that can handle a little bit more pressure or manipulation. Okay, so now I'm going to use my Real Technique sponge, and I am going to spray this all to be darn. I'm gonna soak it. That's right. Oh, we're gonna soak it. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is just take this sponge and I am going to just pat that concealer in, because we are going for a very super natural look. Because this makes me feel, or should I have said look? This makes me look. This makes me look like a natural woman. this Chestnut Multitasker Face Powder by Milani. And I'm going to use this. And I know I normally use the Sasha Cosmetics Buttercup, but I'm going for a really natural, everyday look today. So I just want to do something like a little bit more everyday, wearable, natural, not like super bright highlight today. And I'm just going to dust that underneath the eye to set the concealer and over the eye. And it's really important that you dust it over the eyelid as well, because we're putting foundation, or we're going to put some eyeshadow there. And this is going to help me to be able to, and help us, because we're doing it together. This is going to help us to be able to apply that those additional eyeshadows without the challenge of the concealer kind of like slipping and sliding everywhere. My old trusty Sonia Kashuk palette, the Eye on Neutral, and I will be using my Sigma brush, and this is the E35, one of my favorite blending brushes. And I am going to use this soft peachy color here. It is the number 4. And then I am also going to use the number 6. It's like this dusty brown. And I'm going to take both of those and just apply that all over my mobile eyelid. Just making circular motions and just sweeping that back and forth over the eyelid into the eye socket, just pretty much all over the mobile eyelid and in and out of the socket. Okay, and now I'm going to take the color number 7, and I'm just going to get as much of that as I can because I'm hitting pan. But listen, you just got to get it until the wheels fall off, okay? So now I'm going to insert that color into the socket of the eye, and I'm just making those circular motions, windshield wiper motions, just back and forth, just so we can add some dimension into that eye. And the warm color really just opens up the eye, and just it kind of makes you really focus and concentrate on the eye. So that's why I really love using those warm colors into the socket of the eye. And I'm just using the same brush by Sigma. This is the E35. This is a really good blending brush. And yes, your brushes matter. So please, ladies, invest in your brushes. I used to try to do my makeup looks without the proper tools, and my eye looks always suffered because you need the right brushes. So please invest in your brushes. Everything will be linked down below. Then I want to go in with a little bit more color, just a little bit more warmth. And I just got this brush. It is the Sigma Blending E25. And I'm going to use that. And then I'm going to take this color here out of my Z palette that I customized. I'm going to take this Sienna color by La Femme Blushes. And I'm going to use the Sigma E25 brush. And this is just really going to concentrate on that eye socket, and it's just going to add some more definition. So it really just kind of stays within the shape of your eye. And I have almond shaped eyes, so this is just really going to help me kind of carve out that shape and the outer socket and just give it more of that dimension. I want the look to be soft, so that's why I'm using this warm eyeshadow, but I still want to create some dimension. So this is more of like a deeper warm eyeshadow. So that's what I'm doing with this. My tapered E35 brush by Sigma. Using that once more, I'm just going to blend out that color just a little bit, kind of like hazing it a little bit above the eye socket, just so it looks like kind of like effortlessly. Taking the Lorac Pro eyeshadow palette, this is the palette number 2. I'm going to take the color Rose, and I am going to apply that to my Merle Norman brush, and I'm going to spray that with some of the setting spray just to kind of wet the brush so we can make the color a little bit more intensified. And I am just going to pack that onto my mobile lid. I'm gonna go back in with my Sigma brush, a tapered E35 brush from Sigma, and we're just gonna place that into the eye socket and just really help to blend that color out. And this just gives it more of like a natural look. Now I'm going to take this eyeliner. It's called Little Black Dress from Wet n Wild. It's a cream eyeliner. And I'm going to do my eyeliner. Back into the eye neutral palette, and I'm going to take just like some random eyeliner brush and just kind of use some more of like this brown. This is number 9, so I'm taking number 7 and I'm taking number 9, and I'm going to place that underneath. So now I'm going to go into Sienna and just really pack that color on just to intensify it. Adding some warmth down under. So I'm going to just take my eyebrow pencil, dark brown, and then I'm going to place that in my waterline. And I'm using brown because black can be so harsh sometimes. Usually for your everyday look, you don't have like a ton of color on, but you want the eyes, you just want something to be really nice about the eyes. Like you want people to just really look at you and say, you have really pretty eyes. So that's the look that we're going for when we do these everyday natural looks. Like you want your eyes to be really, really pretty. So now I'm going to add some of this black eyeshadow. Adding some of this black eyeshadow out of this eye neutral palette. You guys, I really need to get a new one, but this has held me down. This has been clutch since day one, for real. As you can clearly see, it's been day one. So now I'm just going to pack that color onto my upper lash line and just really press that in, and this is just going to help to emphasize your lashes and just really give your make your eyes just really stand out. So I am going to add lashes, but I'm going to add that off camera because it takes too long, and lashes are optional. Most people aren't going to add lashes every day, but I am going to add lashes a little bit later. Okay, so now what we want to do is we want to pop a little bit of color into that inner tear duct. That's really important. That's really going to help the eyes to stand out. Using this pigment by MAC, it's called Melon. Okay, that works. So yeah, we're using the Real Techniques brush, and this is, oh my god guys, I don't know what, using the 201 Real Techniques brush. It's from their metals collection, bold metals, I believe that's what it's called. It's like their high-end collection. Oh, that's gorgeous. I'm gonna add some bronzer, and you guys hear me rave about this all the time. Now you finally get to see me use it. It's my Fashion Fair chocolate chip bronzer. I'm gonna try something different today. This was sent to me by Sigma. It's the 3D HD Kabuki brush. I'm kind of interested to try it because of this angle. I've heard, you know, some reviews that weren't like the most helpful to me, so I'm just gonna go ahead and test it out myself. Just going to apply that. It's really soft. Ooh. Okay. Okay, Sigma. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, honestly guys, as a bronzer, like kind of like for a contour brush, I'm digging this. Like, I see how people were saying, there were a couple of reviews where people were like they didn't see the point in this, but I think if you kind of use this here, this angle thing to your advantage, you can work with it, and that really applies a really pretty like contour. Now I'm going to add my lippy and then we'll pretty much be done. So what I am going to do is add my MAC lip pencil in the color Chestnut. And I'm just going to outline my lips. And you guys already know what I'm going to use for my lips. Like, you guys already know. I shouldn't even have to tell you, honestly. And then I'm going to take, you guessed it already. I'm going to take Maybelline's Touch of Spice, my matte color. It's the Color Sensational collection. I love this color. And then I'm going to add the Nude Ballot from L'Oreal. Oh, we can't forget. So what we're going to do now is just top that off with the Pixi by Petra Glow Mist with Propolis and Argan Oil. And this is just really going to help to give you like a really pretty, luminous, dewy look. So here we go.